today I'm going to show you how I make jerky. I usually make jerky out of venison deer meat, but run a little, well, I got plenty of deer meat, but it's been ground up and I got some of the tenderloin cut up. I usually like to take a shoulder and make my jerky. The good thing about jerky is you don't have to really have top sirloin or ribeye or New York strip or filet. You can use cheaper cuts of meat because the drying process and the marinade is what's going to give it its flavor, and we're taking all the moisture out of it, so it really won't be tough. This right here is just bottom round steak, and what I like to do, because I found that fat increases the drying time, and this video will be probably it's going to be in segments because the drying process takes anywhere from 12 to 18 hours depending on how thick you cut it, how much fat is on the meat. That's why I like to trim the meat of the fat around the edge. There's enough fat or marbling, so they say, inside the meat, so we don't need to have this out on the end here. Do that. And this here, I like to cut it against the grain, so I'm just going to cut here. The smaller pieces, like I say, cuts down on the drying time. And this right here, as long as what's in the plate there, is about 3 1/4 pounds of meat. Like I say, thin and narrow cuts your drying time. What I usually like to do, I like to, once this is done, I like to put them in Ziploc bags and keep them in my backpack, have them at work for lunch or snack on when I'm out, you know, hunting or fishing. I like to have some with me. Now I've tried many different marinades. I've made some, tried my own, but I found this right here, the Allegro original marinade in the original flavor is the best that I found. It tastes the best. I've tried, like I said, other marinades, but when I use this, people are always coming back wanting more. And they make several different kinds, but I like the original because they make some for wild game, but I like this a little better. You have to be careful with this. The longer you marinate it, the hotter it gets. And sometimes when I really want to make something super hot, I'll put some crushed red pepper in there. But I usually will marinate. You can do this on a quick and marinate it for an hour, but I like to marinate my jerky, to be honest with you, I like to marinate it about 6 to 8 hours. But this is Allegro, very good stuff. Try it out. This is just 1 gallon freezer bag. smells good. It really does smell good. I like to get it coated in there real good, and put it in the freezer, in the refrigerator. I like to lay it flat like that, and I'll come back. I'll come back in 2 to 4 hours and flip it over and mix it good and incorporate the marinade. That's it. I usually don't. I usually save a little bit of marinade, and then in the process I'll come back and if I need some more, that's what we'll do. And I'll just put this in the refrigerator, and I'll be back. I'll show you dehydrated. This is my dehydrator. It's nothing fancy. Get quite a bit of meat out there. Matter of fact, I bought this one used because they can get a little expensive. But I bought this one used for it was I think it's $15 or $20. Had it a while, but it works good.